Imagine a country where women can't find husbands, not because they don't want love, but because there simply aren't enough men. So some women do something that sounds unbelievable. They rent husbands, not for romance, not for companionship, but for daily life. It sounds like a movie plot, or maybe a social satire, but this is not fiction. This is real, and it's happening in Europe. The country is Latvia. A normal country with an abnormal reality. Latvia sits quietly in northeastern Europe, along the Baltic Sea, bordered by Estonia and Lithuania, with Russia and Belarus to the east. It looks like any other modern European state. European culture, European lifestyle, clean cities, stable institutions, with an area of about 64,000 square kilometers and a population of roughly 1.9 million. Latvia appears completely normal from the outside, but beneath that normality lies a silent imbalance, one that doesn't show up on streets or in buildings, but reveals itself inside relationships. Women outnumber men, and not by a small margin. The gap has grown so large that society has been forced to invent new solutions. One of them is called the temporary husband. When men slowly disappear. A country doesn't change overnight. Change arrives quietly, through numbers and statistics. In Latvia today, women outnumber men by around 15.5%. That may not sound dramatic at first, but in European demographics, it's extreme. Most European countries have some gender imbalance. Latvia's gap is almost 3 times larger than average. What does this mean in real life? It means women of the same age, the same city, and the same social class can't find partners. Dating apps feel empty. Messages go unanswered. Marriage proposals lead nowhere, sometimes because there is simply no one left to send them to. And this crisis doesn't stop with the young. Among people aged 65 and above, women outnumber men by nearly 3 to 1. In retirement homes, rows of elderly women live together, sharing memories of long lives, but without partners beside them. A workplace full of women. The imbalance is visible everywhere: offices, hospitals, universities. One Latvian male worker admitted that most of his colleagues are women. Some men receive 10 or 12 marriage proposals at the same time, but most of those proposals aren't about lifelong commitment. They're temporary, because demand exists, but supply doesn't. Slowly, love and choice begin to collapse under the weight of numbers, and one question keeps returning: where did the men go? Renting a husband, not a joke, but a necessity. When the idea of renting a husband first appeared, many assumed it was a joke. It wasn't. The shortage of men didn't just affect relationships, it made daily life harder. Many women explained that tasks traditionally handled by men were suddenly difficult to manage alone. Fixing doors, repairing windows, painting walls, electrical work, carrying heavy objects. Help became scarce. International media reported on this reality. According to a New York Post report, one Latvian woman said many of her colleagues delay traveling abroad simply because they lack a male companion to assist with practical matters. This isn't about romance, it's about presence. The rise of the temporary husband. Out of this reality, a new service emerged. Online or by phone, women can now order a man for a specific period of time. He is not a boyfriend. He is not a husband. But inside the home, he assumes responsibility. From painting rooms to hanging curtains, caring for pets, shopping for groceries, everything falls within the job description. European and Asian media outlets have covered Latvia's Rent a Husband model. One thing is clear in every report. This is not a modern trend. It is the direct result of a demographic crisis. Some men now choose this as a profession, earning significant money by working in multiple homes each day. In a country where men were once ordinary, they have become rare and in demand. Why are men disappearing? The reasons run deeper than relationships. In Latvia, men live nearly 10 years less than women. Average male life expectancy is about 70.5 years, while women live around 80.6 years. Heart disease, stroke, cancer, combined with heavy smoking, alcohol consumption, unhealthy lifestyles, and mental health struggles all contribute to higher male mortality. Suicide rates among men are also significantly higher. On top of this, many young men migrate to wealthier European countries in search of work. Rural men face weaker healthcare systems, fewer opportunities, higher risks. Latvia's birth rate is low as well, shrinking the next generation before it begins. A warning for Europe. Latvia's gender imbalance is not just a national issue, it's a warning. When men disappear in large numbers, families weaken, workplaces shift, population growth slows. Renting a husband may help women survive day to day, but long-term solutions must come through health reforms, social policies, education, and demographic planning. If Latvia succeeds, it won't just restore balance, it will reinvent itself as a healthier, more sustainable society. Until then, this quiet European country remains one of the world's most unusual social experiments. That's all for today. See you again in the next story.